Mother. It's Monday. That means it is time for your 3-card weekly reading, where we do 3 cards for the collective and individual cards for those who request to look at the week ahead. All right, let me swap out the glasses here so I can see you better. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get going. As you can see today, I am working with Lightseer's Tarot, a modern classic. If you don't own one, you probably should. And it's so good to see all of you here today. Special shout out to the members and the moderators. And a huge, big thank you to the Little Green Witch for starting us out with a super sticker. Super chats and super stickers are ways you can show your support for this broadcast, and it is much appreciated. All right, let's look at the week ahead and see what we see. And let's get going. 3 cards for the collective. For the week ahead, what do we see? 3 of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. The collective consciousness takes a look at all the things, you know. I am not always one to sort of watch cultural trends, but I've been watching Barbenheimer with great interest, although I have not seen either of the movies and probably won't, honestly, until I can watch them from the comfort of streaming and my couch. But what I'm seeing happening is reflecting here that we as a society are really starting to talk about the repetitive things in the structure that need healing. The things that happen generation after generation and in situation after situation that need healing. And I think we can look at this from a societal perspective, and I think we can look at it from a personal perspective. I think this week we can each ask ourselves, you know, this question: what pattern is repeating in my life that isn't serving my healing? Even if it contributes to my structure, is it contributing to my well-being, you know? Lisa McCord, Barbie was great. Smash the patriarchy, right? I mean, I really feel like, and you know, if you had said to me that a Barbie movie, you know, I've always found Barbie kind of sus myself. You know, 6-year-old feminist me was not happy with the angle of that foot, and you're telling me we always wear high heels? I think not. So my personal connection to Barbie, again, has always been sort of sus. So the idea that the Barbie movie would actually have a message about empowerment. Yeah, well. How interesting is that? But the point is, we're ready for that. We are ready for our healing. We are ready for our empowerment, one way or the other, no matter who we are, no matter where we're coming from and what's going on. We are ready for that. And we are ready to look at what is true in the structure that doesn't really serve us. So, what an interesting week we shall have. All right. Let's get going. And I will take these in the order in which I see them. And the first person I see is Carrie Dunnick. Carrie, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for your week ahead. 6 of Swords. What a great card. This week, expect projects, perhaps both professional and personal, to move forward in a good way. Stay in your logical mind. Like, this is really the Vulcan card in a lot of ways to bring in other cultural icons, since that's what we seem to be doing today. This is a card that I always think about, you know, having to do with logic over emotion. And so this week, Carrie, do your Vulcan best to approach things first from a logical perspective. All right, Heal with Sunshine. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You're up next. Here is a card for your week ahead. This week, really think about what you're pursuing in your life. And ideally, you are pursuing creativity, spirituality, and inspiration. And ideally, you're helping other people pursue those things as well. So do that this week. And maybe always. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you, Marion, for the week ahead. 8 of Swords. This week, think about what makes you feel trapped and what makes you feel anxious. And really look at those things and think about what you can do to change that and transmute that energy. Let this be a week where you really dive into your own healing and give yourself permission for that healing. Hey, Ben, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. That is a powerful collective message. Absolutely, yes. Yolanda, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Cards for you, Jenna and Mark, most certainly. Starting with you, Yolanda. This week, 2 of Cups reversed. I feel like this week, it might be really important for you to think about what your agenda is. What your agenda is in all things. What your agenda is in your job. What your agenda is in your family. What your agenda is spiritually. Because when you figure out what it is you want, then you can figure out how to communicate that to other people and partner with other people to make that happen. So thinking about what you want, that's kind of your mission this week. Now, for Jenna, the Fool reversed, it's a similar message. Jenna has a similar message to her mothers, which is really about, recognizing that each person's path is unique. And while you, at your age, Jenna, do not have to figure out what you want your life path to be, you can sort of choose what you want your path to be right now, what you want your focus to be, what matters to you. So thinking about those choices, that's really the thing this week. And for Mark, I think this week, Mark needs to be thinking about the things that make him feel angry and uncomfortable and what that means. If something makes you feel angry and uncomfortable, it may mean you just need to avoid that thing. But it may also mean that there's something going on there that is an opportunity for healing. So I feel like for each member of the family here, there's a real opportunity this week for introspection, which is a great thing. All right, next family unit up is Christina R. and her mother, Karen. Thank you so much for being here, and I know Karen's a member here. We appreciate both of you very much. Starting with you, Christina, for the week ahead. Oh, look, you got the 3 of Swords reversed, which was also in our collective reading, so that's very powerful. For you, it is reversed. Hallelujah. Christina, I think this is the week where things will break in a good way, where the trend that has felt bad for you is going to break, and things are going to start to open up this week, I promise, really. And for Karen, and Karen, once again, thank you so much for being a member. We appreciate you. Queen of Pentacles, Karen, I think this week you're really going to see yourself moving forward at work, moving forward in security, moving forward in well-being, maybe even moving forward in some home and family projects. So this feels like a good week for both of you. Hey, Autumn Pond, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You made it here on a Monday. Hallelujah. Here is your card for the week ahead, Autumn Pond. The 2 of Cups reversed. You are not the first person to get this today. And for you, I have a specific interpretation for you, Autumn Pond, to think about the people that are around you that you have in the past and currently sort of have had to align yourself with, even though the particular people may not have your best interest at heart or may not be aligned with your personal goals. Sometimes we have to do this. It's a matter of survival. But this week, don't let anyone or anything take you away from you. Don't let anyone or anything keep you from knowing who you are and being who you are in the most authentic way possible. Okay. Quinn Kalharius, so nice to see you. Renata, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Hey, Carrie Duddick, live long and prosper. Yes, live long and prosper. All right. And, you know, speaking of Star Trek, if anyone's watching Strange New Worlds, the crossover episode dropped early between Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks. Watched it last night. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. The best. The best, the best. So good. All right. All right. Renata! Quinn Kalharius, for your week ahead, the star. What a beautiful card for any time, but especially for the week ahead. This week, Renata, look toward hope, look toward healing, look toward your own satisfaction. Seriously. Hey, Misfit, thanks for being here, and thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, Caroline. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right. Caroline, here we go. The Four of Wands reversed. This week, I can pretty much guarantee you, Caroline, that things are not going to go the way you expect them to. So release your expectations now and be open to whatever. And recognize that whatever happens, it's going to be fine. It may not be what you expect. It may call you out of your comfort zone, but at the end of the day, that could be a good thing. So, enter the week without expectation, except for this following expectation. You should expect, Caroline, that whatever life throws at you this week or ever, you'll be able to handle it without a problem. Or with only marginal problem. Joyous Ocean, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. This week you have a speaking event, your mother's birthday, and a 40th high school reunion. Oh my goodness gracious. 1 second though, Joyous Ocean. Marion Newberry, you did not disappear. I definitely did you, and you were one of the first. So it'll be easy for you to go back and find it. I don't remember what it was, or I would tell you right now. But I don't remember, but I know I did you. All right, Joyous Ocean. Ace of Cups reversed. There's a lot going on here, and the thing is, I feel like there's a lot that you're going to be dealing with this week that is fairly emotionally charged, that will require some introspection, but I feel like you won't have time for it. So you're going to have to journal your introspection topics, compartmentalize them that way, so you can stay focused on everything you have to do, but make sure you come back and dig into all the emotions that came up this week after the fact. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you. Choice Ocean, you showed up on time. That's fabulous. All right. So here we go. Nalini, you and Brad, starting with you. Nalini, this week, justice. This is actually a big one. This is not just about demanding fair treatment for yourself, because that's important, but it's also about recognizing that I think you've been taught to normalize certain sorts of things that are unfair as fair. And yet you may have an anxiety that makes you feel that you're treated unfairly when you're not. And so this week, really think about what is actually fair and what is not, and how does that show up in your life? How do you treat yourself fairly? How do you demand fair treatment? And what have you been accepting that really isn't appropriate, that really isn't fair? And so recognize you deserve to be treated fairly. Now just figure out what that means. All right. And for you, Brad. Ooh, there's that Four of Wands reversed again. Very specific meaning for you. I think you're really processing a lot from your past, and very specifically from family situation or situations that did not work and were not helpful. And this week, you may have some opportunity to unpack and put closure to some things. And that process, that unpacking and putting closure to, could be very, very helpful. All right. Little Green Witch, once again, thanks for being here, and thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Page of Pentacles reversed. So this week, I think you really need to think about what you really want, what you want to manifest. And it's going to start with, what do you need to learn? What are the practical pieces that you need in terms of tools, in terms of knowledge? I feel like you're getting ready to start a metaphoric journey that will be much longer than this week, but this week feels like a beginning. And it feels like it's getting ready to learn, and it's assembling your tools, and it's setting your goals and seeing where you want to be, setting that intention for your future, and then supporting yourself to get there. And I just think that that's an important energy for you this week, to look to the future and see what you have to do right now to support yourself to get to where you want to go. Smile Soul 20, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is good. I think you're very likely to have a good week at work. You may also have some time to spend time with family, and that could be very nice as well. But this feels like some growth and some stability for you, which is very good. Teresa, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. Teresa. Oh, look, you get the Justice card as well. But I think for you, it's really about balance. How you find the balance you're going to need to accomplish what you want to accomplish, what you need to accomplish. This week, really think about what it's going to take and what you have to do to keep your balance, Teresa. It's about self-care. It's about discipline. It's about, do not have an exaggerated sense of your own capacity, but neither underestimate yourself. Find the balance and make your plan this week, Teresa. Absolutely. Adrija, nope, you're here. It's good to see you. You have not missed yours yet. All right, Kim Case, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you for the week ahead. I shuffled, but you also got it. And for you, though, I think this may literally be, you've got some legal things you need to deal with this week. It may be some forms, it may be insurance stuff, some contracts, that kind of thing. It may be making decisions about a contract you're going to sign, something you're going to buy or sell. But this week, it feels like you're going to be making some official decisions, and you are supported in doing that. Okay, and Kim requested it, but Maria was able to get the request in as well. So thank you, Kim, and thank you, Maria. Maria Baresi, request for Maria and for Anthony. Very good. Starting with Anthony. And Christine, I have not done you yet. You have not missed your turn. Okay. Let me start with Maria. I'm starting with Maria. This card is for Maria Baresi. 6 of Wands reversed. Maria, I think you're feeling really discouraged. And this week, you must fight against the feeling of discouragement. You will find your solution. You will find a way. You will figure it out. You will make it work. You will make the changes you need to make. You've been trying some different things that I think in some ways just haven't been working. And that's okay. Trial and error is the key, and trial and error requires there to be some error for the process to work. So it's okay, but it hasn't been feeling good. So take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself and know that you will find a way to, you will find a configuration that works. That's really the point. You'll find a configuration that works. Absolutely. And before I do Anthony, I just want to say a big thank you to Sarah. Sarah, thank you for being a member, and thank you for giving a membership. The gifting membership is an option, man. You can bestow a membership to someone, and in this case, Sarah has bestowed a membership upon Santiago. So thank you so much for that, Sarah. Really, really appreciate that. All right. Now for Anthony for the week ahead. Anthony, you, whether you want to or not, whether you choose to or not, you are embracing big changes. And you've been asked to embrace big changes, and you've already been asked to embrace changes you don't want to embrace. But this week, you're going to be embracing some new changes and some other changes and some changes in thinking that are going to help you. So don't be afraid of that. Sometimes change is hard. Always change is hard. Sometimes we would prefer it not to happen. Sometimes it's necessary. And I think this week you're going to need to embrace some necessary change. All right. Audrey M., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for the week ahead. 2 of Cups reversed. I feel like, Audrey, you're spending some time thinking about different kinds of relationships. And that can be family relationships. That can be relationships of the past. That can be current relationships, theoretical relationships, all different kinds of relationships. And thinking about, like, is it possible that over the course of time, you were trained to tolerate things in relationships that really aren't okay and really aren't affirming of you? And are you now maybe learning how you want to be treated by others and how to set those boundaries, how to set boundaries in relationships? So I think there's some real question there. I think you're evolving when it comes to your understanding of how you want to exchange energy with people. All right. Oh, Sarah, that's so sweet. I've never seen the gift membership option before. Very cool. And then YouTube selects the recipient. I think that's a great way to share the amazingness that is this community and channel. Well, thank you so much for that. And what a great moment for me to interject. Thank you, thank you. That tomorrow night we have a class, free class for everybody. Link is already up, tarot numbers. How numbers can be used to give you information in your tarot reading and help you understand the cards. So wherever you are on your tarot journey, try to join us for this live stream class tomorrow. Link is already up. If you can't join us when it's live, you can always watch the replay. Tarot numbers tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Next up, Pamela's Insight. Thanks so much for being here, and thank you for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. 7 of Swords reversed. You know, this week, I think you're going to figure out some things that are true for you that are really important. I think we're talking deep personal revelation. And be open to that, and be open for that, because that's a beautiful thing. Be open for that process of learning about yourself. And Sarah, here is your request. Once again, thank you so much for your generosity today. And thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you so much. Here is a card for your week ahead. The Hanged Man reversed. I think this week there's a shift in your energy. And this week, I think you're really you're going to be starting a new project, whether this is work or personal, or taking control of something that has been bothering you in the background. But this week, you just jump into action and create something that works for you. Again, this could be personal, professional, it could be a lot of things, but it's about you recognizing your agency to create control, to set a course, and to set goals and fulfill goals. So I think that's going to be the energy for you this week. All right. Sheila Selby, thanks so much for being here. Here is a card for you. Oh, look, I shuffled, but you got the same thing. The Hanged Man reversed. Sheila, this week, act, don't wait. If it's a choice between do I do something or not do something, very likely the answer this week will be do it. Active rather than passive. So whenever there's a choice this week, if there is something to do, step into it. That's the key. Lisa Byroad, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The Knight of Wands. This week, actively pursue inspiration, creativity, spirituality, fun, community. Pursue these things. And these things will make you happy. Seriously. Simple, but clear. All right. Up next, Febborn. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Six of Wands reversed. I feel like this week, I feel like you're starting out this week stuck in your head about something. Be careful about that. Be careful about getting stuck in your head or getting stuck in stories that don't serve you. I feel like something or someone has made you feel bad. Don't let that fester in your head because there's no truth to it. I mean, there's truth to how you feel, but there's no truth in, whatever that person has been trying to propagate or has accidentally propagated. I'm not sure which. There's no truth there. Ness, so nice to see you. Medea Ness, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Two of Pentacles reversed. You are going to be so busy this week. So Ness, priorities. Pay attention to your priorities this week. You're going to have some boundaries. You're going to have to say no to some things. So make sure you keep good boundaries and good self-care. All right, Trey Cameron, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week. Six of Cups reversed. This week, I think you're going to be spending time thinking about things from your past, things that have helped you, things that haven't helped you, what's true, what's not, and maybe unpacking and reprocessing some things from the past in a way that I think will ultimately be helpful and healing for you. Adrija Roy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Fool reversed. I feel like you're really contemplating choices that you're making and wondering if these are the right choices. And the thing I'm going to say, Adrija, is it's all in how you frame it. It's all in how you see it. It's all in what you tell yourself about the journey. It's not whether or not you do the journey. It's what you tell yourself about the journey. Think about that this week. Tarot Symbolos You're going to see that I don't do Spanish. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh, I live here in Florida. I should know Spanish. Senishin? I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm so sorry. Please forgive my ability to say the name of your channel correctly, but thank you for being here and thank you for your kind words. And forgive me for having exactly one language. I am so sorry. I've always wanted to remedy that, and I just haven't. All right. Next up, Melissa Grosso. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The 10 of Cups reversed. So, Melissa, there could be some family stuff going on. Hang on one second, Melissa. Tarot Symbolos, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really, really appreciate that. That is really kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind. All right. So, Melissa, there could be some family stuff going on this week. And that could be like actual stuff you're dealing with or stuff that just comes up in your head from the past. So it's an opportunity to heal. Be kind to yourself this week because I think there could be some things in your mind and heart, whether it's things happening now or just things you're unpacking now, that could be kind of difficult. So allow yourself some grace and allow yourself some healing this week. That's the key. Lisa McCord, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The 5 of Swords. Lisa, this week, I think you have to figure out what you want your battles to be, what you want your next goals to be, what's working, what's not working. Take a look at your life in a critical but non-judgmental way, and just sort of say, okay, what's working, what's not, and where am I going to put my energy? Make a plan. All right, Lisa Harmon, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you, my friend. The Devil. Wow, Lisa, I think you are deep in the shadow work phase of the program. And I mean, I know you've been doing it for a long time, but I think this week you are really going to confront some stuff. And from that, there will be increased healing. I know it's been a healing journey for a long time. But this week you'll confront some stuff that will really move you forward. May not be easy, may not be pleasant, but there it will be. All right. All right, here we go. Hang on one second. I just overscrolled. Give me a minute. Hang on one second here. All right, here we are. Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Fibro kicking your butt today. I am so sorry. Well, let's see how the week will be. You have to, I think to deal with the fibro flare-up, you got to lean into it rather than trying to fight it. Let it kick your butt. And don't even say it's kicking your butt. Just say, fibro's in charge today, as much as possible. Let it call the shots. Let it have the day. As much as you possibly can, give it the day. And then maybe it will give you some days later on in the week. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like this is one that you can only fight with surrender. All right, Christine Hallowell, here you are. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead. 7 of Cups reversed. This week, do not get distracted. Be really clear about what it is you need to do and take care of those things. No distraction, no squirrels, no shiny objects. All right, Kathy, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Oh, look at you. You're not the first one to get this. Knight of Wands. What a fun card for the week ahead. For you, you may be planning some travel or planning a particular fun event. One way or the other, this week should be about your pursuit of creativity and spirituality. Karen Hendershot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. All right. 8 of Wands. Karen, things are moving swiftly. Energy is moving swiftly. Allow the energy to work. Allow the energy to move. Allow the energy to flow through and to remove from your life that which should be removed and to open up to your life that which is for you. So just let it move. Don't judge it. Just let it move. Horse Van Dunn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for your week ahead. There's that 2 of Cups reverse. That's come up for a lot of people. And for you, Horse Van Dunn, I'm going to say this week, lean into self-love and self-care. Let that be your primary mission. Okay, Smile Soul 20, I think I got you earlier, so that's great. Leah, nice to see you. Intuitive Impressions, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. All right. Intuitive Impressions for your week ahead, the Page of Cups. This week, be open to love. Speak sweetly to yourself and to others. Be open to friendships and good connection with people. And be open to learning more about what makes you happy. Ashley, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Ashley. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Ashley, I think this week you're going to be thinking about what is making you happy on the daily and what's not. What in your day-to-day life is working for you and what's not. The things that aren't, you're still going to have to do until you can figure out a solution. But this is the beginning of better solutions. Identifying what the problem is the first step. So this week, figure out what's not making you happy so that in the future, you can make changes because you deserve to be happy. We all do. But I feel like you needed to be reminded of that today. All right. Ben, Libra Does Tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Yay for the light seers. Absolutely. Here we go. 4 of Wands reversed. Out of your comfort zone. Ben, get out of your comfort zone this week. We're done. We're out of the comfort zone. And because that's where the magic happens. So go to the place where the magic happens this week and stay there. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. Jackie, this bodes so well for your new job and just for your life going forward in general. You are really staring success in the face. And so see it, manifest it, make it happen. Success is yours. This week, be really open to what success can feel like for you. All right. Joanne Smith, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks to Charlie as well. You're both members. I appreciate both of you. And thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Joanne, the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. This week, things are going to go a little easier for you. You know, you've had a lot of ups and downs. This week, expect things to be turning in your favor. Expect good things to happen. And for Charlie, the Magician reversed, I think is interesting. You both got Major Arcana cards. And you both got Major Arcana cards that are related to the number 1. So it's all about initiation, new things. But Charlie, you want to try something different. This week, you want to do something in a different way. You want to try something you haven't done before. You want to learn something new. You want to do something you've done before, but in a different way. So it's opening up your mind to new things and new ways. All right, Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Catherine Fan, here we go. The Three of Cups reversed. This week, be careful about social obligations. Definitely spend time with friends and family if you can and if you want to, but try to avoid obligations that you're not interested in, where the only reason you would say yes is because it feels obligatory. If it feels obligatory but is not really obligatory, the answer is no. You are thusly empowered this week to say no. All right. TJ and GA, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. The Eight of Pentacles. This is a good week for learning new things, for getting things done, for success. Learning new things, getting things done, success. That's what you're looking for this week. Yeah, that's not bad. Joanne Ellis, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. This week, think about your goals. It might be time for you to look at goals you have set and achieved. Goals you're working on now, what are you doing to achieve them? Is it working? And are those still your goals? So this week, goal reevaluation is in order. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope your travels are going super well. I was going to say, I hope your flowers are going really well, because we've got sunflowers and hibiscus today for emojis, two of my favorite flowers. So those are clearly going really well. Here's a card for your week ahead, Baby Cakes. The Knight of Cups reversed. You can't do it all. You can't see it all. You can't do it all. So set your priorities clearly. And I feel like there's other people around you who also have priorities for you. So you're going to have to find that balance, but make sure your needs and wants are heard and prioritized when possible. Pip, it is so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Cards for you and Pamela, of course. So much fun the other day. I highly recommend a session with you to everyone. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'd be happy to do a session for everyone. All right, here we go, Pip. Thanks so much for being a member. Your card for the week ahead. The Four of Wands reversed. Think about the structures in your life that work and the structures in your life that you're building and the structures in your life that don't work. And act accordingly with all of those things. If you've got to change the energy in a structure, then change the energy. If you're building a new structure, build a structure that works for you. Recognize your power to change the energy around you. All right, and for Pamela, for the week ahead, the Two of Pentacles reversed. Pamela, you're going to feel like you got so much going on and there's just not enough of you to go all around. Say no when you have to, reschedule when you have to, take your time when you have to. Give yourself the grace of time and give yourself the grace of grace. How about that? Linda Armstrong, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Long time no see, but thanks for keeping up your membership. We really do appreciate that. You also get the Two of Pentacles reversed. There is a lot competing for your time, money, and energy. Remember, at the end of the day, Linda, you are the decider. You get to say. And sometimes I think you feel like you have to do X, Y, or Z that you don't want to do, that you don't feel like you should do, because you don't want to deal with the wrath of other people who want you to do it. That may not be the best reason to do things. Right. Stand up for your own priorities. That's the key. All right, Barbie Bird, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead. The Lovers. The Lovers. Barbie, this week, know that you have allies, you have friends, you have people around you in the tangible world and also spiritually. And you have support. Know that you are supported and feel supported this week. Kanchan Verma, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Three of Pentacles reversed. So if you're doing something, if you're working on something this week and it's not working well, find another way. Be creative and find another way. Be creative and find another way. That will be important for you this week and going forward. And let me say a huge thank you to Claire C. Claire, thanks for being a member and thanks for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Misfit, I'm going to do you next. I haven't seen your request yet, but I sure do see your very generous super sticker. So I'm going to do you next. Thank you, thank you. Your card, Misfit, the Six of Swords. This week could be incredibly productive, could be very good. Travel and travel plans, it's a good week for that. But it's also a good week for technology and a good week for moving things forward and getting rid of things that do not serve you. The key is to stay in your mind, not your heart. The head over the heart this week. All right, PL Day. You're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. All right, PL Day. Here is a card for your week ahead, PL Day. Man, that Two of Cups reversed has been coming up a lot for people, so I think that's one of the collective energies, really. And for you, PL Day, it's about what is making you feel not good and what can you do about it. Don't push it under the carpet. Don't push it away. What is making you not feel good and what can you do about it? That's the question for this week. Trip Rowe, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead. Judgment reversed. This week, don't be afraid to use your voice to ask for what you want. And maybe most importantly this week, use the planetary retrograde energy to put closure to the past, to review the past and let it go, let it go, let it go. Sing that freaking song from Frozen, let it go, let it go, let it go. Seriously. Tyrone Tarot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Hanged Man Reverse. This has been a popular card today as well. This week, when you have an opportunity, take control. If someone says, do you want to do it? The answer is yes, you do. Take control, do it, stand up, make it happen. Don't be passive, be active. All right. All right. Hillary, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Okay. Hillary. Four of Wands reversed. This week, think about something in your life that has become a habit, a structure in your life that is not serving you. A way of thinking, a way of speaking, something that you're doing, something you were taught to do that you no longer want to do, and empower yourself to break out of a habit or a pattern that isn't serving you this week. All right. Zara M., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. The Six of Wands reversed. So this week, Sarah, there's something going on for you that's making you feel not good. It's making you feel not good about you. It's making you feel like you're not getting what you want, or you're not able to get what you want, or you're not capable to get what you want. Stop telling bad stories about yourself in your head, but recognize if there's something you're looking for that's not coming back at you, something you want that's not coming for you, maybe that's not for you. Maybe set your sights elsewhere. So talk nicely to yourself, feel good about yourself. But if you're trying to make something work that isn't working, set your sights elsewhere and be successful with that. Set yourself up for success. That's really the key, Zara. Seriously. All right. Matthew Cole, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead. The Two of Swords reversed. Do not let anyone force you, and do not force yourself into making a decision before you're ready. Hold your own space. Hold your own time. Hold time for yourself. All right. Okay, and so Tarot Symbolis, I did not see a request from you, but I saw your kind words and your very kind super sticker, so we're going to do a card for you. The Nine of Pentacles. This week, feel very secure in yourself, in your knowledge, in your skill, and your ability, and especially in all of those things to move yourself forward toward your goals. That's super important. All right. Priyanka, you're up next. Oh my gosh, Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, I don't know if I acknowledged your super sticker. I may not have seen it come in, and if I didn't, I'm so sorry. Thank you for that. That's very, very kind. Really appreciate it. All right. Priyanka, thanks for being here. This week is going to go slowly. Things are not going to move the way you want. It might be frustrating. So in advance, be prepared for frustration in order to mitigate it. Don't be frustrated by delays. Expect delays this week. That's kind of key. Okay. Layima Soni, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for being here. Please let me know how to say your name correctly. Here's a card for you. Okay, this week could be very anxiety producing. Take good care of yourself. Do not overthink. And if you're feeling trapped, it's probably because you're not seeing the way out, but I'm sure there is a way out. So remember that. Oh, Karen, you burned a bridge that should never have been built. Yeah, well done. All right, and CB Moz, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Two of Pentacles reversed. This has been a popular card today as well. So for the week ahead, you're going to be really, really busy. Be careful about overextending yourself. Financially, emotionally, time-wise, do not overcommit. Be careful. Oh, Tarot, I see your question. Tarot Symbolos, I see your question. So again, on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead, which I did for you, but I'll also do one for your wife. And the thing is, here's what I'm going to say about your wife for this weekend going forward. We like things a certain way, and we really seem to be leaning into this idea of wanting things to be a certain way. So the advice here is whatever is most comfortable this week is what needs to be done. Do what is most comfortable for everybody concerned. That's really the answer. Ha, Ben, I was wondering if that was so. Okay, makes sense. Liz Harrison, here is a card for the week ahead. And thanks for being here. We appreciate you. So the card for this week is the Two of Cups reversed, which has been a very popular card today for different reasons, depending on the person. And for you, Liz, I think this is for you about self-esteem. It's about figuring out how to speak nicely to yourself and how to believe in yourself, increasing your own kindness to yourself. That seems like it could be a good goal this week. Oh, Joanne, well, that certainly makes sense. Thanks for that feedback. Okay, Claire C., thanks for the super chat. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for your week ahead, the Star. This week, man, you really want to look for beauty, look for hope, look for healing, look for satisfaction. Look for the things that feel good for you, because that's what really matters. All right, DH, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We really, really appreciate you. Thanks for using your power, you're exercising your choice to be a member of this channel. We appreciate you very much. All right, DH, here's a card for you. The Queen of Wands reversed. This week, I think you need to lean into nurturing well-being and creativity. I feel like you're not feeling in your power. You're not feeling your best. So self-care is super important. Find your power, find your strength, find your inspiration, find your creativity. Do whatever you have to do to nurture those things. Whether that's rest or action. Like, I'm not sure if you should just rest or if you should leap into action. You'll have to figure that out, but you have to do what nurtures you. That's the important thing. What nurtures you? That's the question you need to be asking yourself this week, DH. Choki, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. A card for the week ahead, most certainly. So, I think you're really trying to adjust your mindset. And you're trying to adjust your mindset in ways that you haven't really done before, but you have. I mean, that's the thing. In a way, Choki, you have been training for what you're dealing with right now. You have been training for this your entire life, in a way. And so this is really about getting into the headspace that's going to serve you and just staying there. That's really the key. Julia, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Four of Wands reversed, and I have a very specific interpretation for you for this card. This has been coming up for a lot of people today. But for you specifically, I see this as your husband with you. And he's always with you, but this week you're going to see some very specific signs of his presence in your life and the way in which he is helping you. So look for that this week. Justine, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. I know you're getting the tonsils out tomorrow, so we may not see you in class tomorrow night. See, I'm talking to you. See what you're doing to me. Excuse me. That's what it is. To do what we do, right? Come to you, get ready to read for you. You're having surgery on your throat tomorrow, and my throat closes up. See, I am in sympathy with you, my friend, without a doubt. All right, let's see what we got going on for you. Nine of Wands reversed. It's okay. This has been coming for a long time. We know this has been coming. There's nothing about this that makes you happy. But it's going to be fine. And it's necessary. And you have to do it. So it's okay. It's okay for you. I don't know if it's okay for me. But it's okay. It really is. And so just allow this to be. It's almost like, Justine, you don't like to give up you don't like to surrender yourself and give yourself to this process, but it must be, so let it happen, and it'll be fine. And keep me posted. It'll be fine. Choki, that was the Hierophant reversed. All right, my friends. You know, when the first time was I learned about that kind of physical empathy, was my mother. My mother, I'm being a kid, right? My mother's in the kitchen and her legs are hurting. Like, my mother did not have leg issues. Her legs are hurting. And I'm like, Mom, what's up with your legs? She's like, Aunt Gail, who was her best friend, is having surgery on her legs. She's having leg issues. She had to get her veins stripped. She had varicose veins. And my mother's legs were hurting. And I was like, well, how can that be? And that's when she explained sort of that psychic connection thing. So there it is. All right. Kathleen, here we go. Kathleen, 4 of Pentacles this week. Think about what's in your best interest and how you're going to take care of yourself. Physically, financially, your own sort of care plan for yourself is what's important right now. Alice in Yogaland. Alice in Yogaland. Queen of Wands reversed. I feel like you're not feeling your best, Alice. You need to really lean into your self-care this week and figure out what's going to make you feel happy and what's going to make you feel good. That's what's important. Oh, Michelle F. I did miss you, and I am so sorry. It's Justine's fault. Blame her. Sorry. Let me find you. There you are. There you are. It's not really Justine's fault at all. I'm just giving her a hard time. All right. Michelle F., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The 10 of Cups reversed. You should have let me skip you this week, my friend. No, seriously. Michelle, this week what you really want to be thinking about is what is in your day-to-day, what is making you happy? What is making you feel supported? And what's not? And how do you make the changes to make you feel happier and more supported? That's really the key. That's what's important. That's really the key. All right. Other questions? I feel like I'm at the end unless I skipped you, and it is last call for readings, y'all. So if you haven't asked, please do. And if you did ask and I did not respond appropriately, please forgive me and please do reiterate. If you can join us for class tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the link is already up. So members at the Stars and Suns level, we're going to have our Zoom gathering Sunday at like 5 p.m. Eastern. To make it more accessible to people in different places. So I'll get the link up in the community tab. I'll get it sent out to people. If you want me to send it to you, let me know. If I have your email address and you're eligible for it, I'll try to get it to you one way or the other. But do plan to come join us if you can. And my friends, I hope you are doing well. Thank you for starting the week with us here. Really appreciate you. Thanks to everyone who helped out with super chats and super stickers, including you, Michelle F. Thank you so much. Very kind. Thank you. And have a great Monday. Have a great week. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Get your StarCon ticket. Book your appointment with me, of course. I'll see you for class tomorrow night. Take good care.